and India.
That's a lovely shot. First boundary of the day. Beautifully timed shot there by Graham Fowler. Half volley on the leg stump. He put it away to perfection. Absolutely no effort in the shot. Good illustration of perfect timing. Foot to the pitch of the ball, little flick of the wrists, and away she rolled. Good runs there. Beautiful shot by Tavrin. Allowed it to come on, clipped it away very firmly through mid-wicket. There to Kris Srikkanth, taking the score on now to 21, to 22 in fact. And if he hits, he's gone. Well, there have been some very risky runs here by these two. Really taking the life in the hands there, but quite firmly to mid-wicket.
Tavares hit it a little too firmly. Yashwar Sharma's had a good shot at the stumps, only just missed.
Not quite where he intended. But they've got a couple of runs. Let's say these two are really looking to take these runs. Tavri there was almost keen on a third. Fowler played 8 innings, one-day internationals. Got that remarkably good average of 67. 450s already in his 8 matches.
Decision, looking very, very carefully and attentively, and just feeding him in. Of course, what these television replays do throw up is that if the ball strikes the wicket direct, what a huge time difference it is compared with going to the keeper and the keeper putting down the stumps. It's a difference of 2 or 3 yards in the running of the batsman.
Yes, I think that was a very good decision there by umpire Oslier. And that's a good looking shot. And that big gap between cover and mid-off. And it's a slight error, and this is exceptionally good running that they've made 3 out of it. I must say, exceedingly lively running between the wickets here this morning by these two. Change, still seeing the 2 opening bowlers in action. Fowler having a little flick there outside the off stump. Sandhu just drifted away from him.
And this kind of very good form that Fowler's in can almost lead you into error. You feel you can hit almost anything that comes along. Certainly running for him at the moment.
He's cracked that away on the offside.
Getting that away through the gap on the offside. The outfield pretty quick. 4 runs. 50 up. A very promising start indeed for England. Good striking rate. These two have picked up the tempo after a quiet beginning. Over the top. Over the top of Madan Lal at Deepish Madan for 4 runs. Graham Fowler moves on to 31 and England to 64 for no wicket in the 15th over.
The shot of a man in form. Graham Fowler picked it up and deposited it over the top of wideish mid-on.
Pace in it. That's a little bit uneven. 69 for naught off 16.2 overs. Very good start. Well bowled, and he's out thin edge. That was a good one. First success then for India. Mohinder Amarnath gone for 32. Joy in the Indian camp. And a comfortable catch for the keeper Kamani. 69 for 1 in the 17th over.
So England better just by 1 run the opening stand that they established against Sri Lanka in the last game, with Kris Srikkanth out for 32. 2 very good balls from Roger Binny. The second just finding the edge of Kris Srikkanth's back. A minimal deflection, but Kamani makes no mistake with the catch. And Srikkanth, the recipient of those 2 good deliveries, away swingers, is on his way to the pavilion.
Hardly a cloud in the sky. Good forecast, just a slight possibility of, very slight possibility of trouble around about 5 o'clock.
And he's bowled him all over the place. Binney takes another wicket. And Fowler clean bowl for 33, leaving England now 84 for 2 in the 21st over. So 2 wickets to Binney, following up his 4 the other day against Australia, which won him the man of the match.
And looking at this again, you can see that bottom hand coming in. He plays all round this. Binney just holding that one up, a very useful delivery, pitch middle and off, and hit the offset. But Fowler, he played a fine innings and given England a very good start indeed.
Yes, a very good delivery there, as you can see on that replay. And also been a very good ball to a right-hander. Oh, lovely shot. Our volley put away in great style by Madan Lal, gathering pace as it goes through to that extra cover boundary. And again, beautifully controlled. Little clip there by Gower. Kept the angle of the bat down and run it away for a very easy single.
Balance and keeping the head still. He's got all the attributes to be a very great player.
Any youngster watching that shot could do well to take note of it. That's a bit useful too. Struck much more firmly by Lamb. So it was a half volley, was wide of the off stump, it brings up the 100. A satisfying position for England here, reaching 100 in the 25th over for the loss of just 2 wickets. It's greeted with a fine, powerful off drive. Yes, England. Again, it was beautifully struck. And for a change, followed by a very good throw. shot again outside the off-stump, thickish edge, and this time Kamani moving away to his left. Quite well, low down. And Gower goes 107 for 3. And David Gower caught Kamani, bowled Amarnath for 17. So quite a wise, shrewd change made there by Kapil Dev, and they'll be delighted to see the back of David Gower.
We're going to take a break, but here's a trivia question for you along the way. Which batsman holds the record for the highest number of sixes hit in World Cup matches? That's the question for you. Which batsman holds the record for the highest number of sixes hit in World Cup matches?
And Lamb will have to hurry, that's out! Lamb has run out! Very, very quick thinking, a fine piece of cricket by Yashpal Sharma. The initial danger looked to be for Gatting going up the far end. But the danger was for Lamb coming down the other. So that's a very important wicket for India to get. Here it is again, Frank.
And Lamb hesitates as he plays that stroke. Going for the sweep, he's rooted to the spot. Finds it difficult to get out of his blocks. And that return from Yashpal, deadly accurate. Travelling the length of the pitch, plus another 20 yards, to find Lamb desperately striving to get home and failing quite easily. So that's just an indication of the spirit that is embodied in this Indian fielding. They haven't given up, they're right on their toes, and they're coming back into the game with a vengeance. Lamb going for the sweep, off balance as he falls away to the offside, and hesitating, responding to the call very late. Gatting certainly called him through. It was Gatting's call, and Lamb, quite rightly, went for the run in response to Gatting's call. But because he was slow off the mark, failed to make his ground.
Out comes the leg stump. There's the leg cutter, and Gatting never looking comfortable. The crowd are going absolutely mad. The Indian camp on the far side. What a fine spell by Amarnath here. The wicket of Gower, now that of Gatting. 5 down, 150. In the 42nd over.
A victim of Amarnath. Another batsman to make a start. Receiving a good off-cutter from Amarnath. Bowled fairly wide on the return crease, cutting back into Gatting. Pass between bat and pad, and I suspect kept a little low. Gatting trying to force the ball away, surprised by the skidding of that ball onto him and losing his leg stump.
That's gone. Well, that turn just fractionally kept very low, and both of them has gone. He's bowled for 6 by Azad, and England in real trouble here at 160 for 6. Ball, I think, hit the stump about a foot high, and poor old Ian Botham was left high and dry.
And really this ball going virtually straight along the ground. Ian Botham trying to make room for himself to hit it through the offside where there are only 3 fielders. And unfortunately he picked the wrong one, and I don't think any blame can be attached to Ian Botham. The ball was short and he made himself room, but it went straight along the deck.
Joyful Indian section of the crowd. To Bill first. Oh, Gary's done it. Would you believe it? He's stumped. What a terrible end there for freaking goal. He's tried everything he knew to get out, caught behind.
bottom edge on it. So I think he is ingloriously run out.
Yes, if he got an edge, certainly run out. I think the score sheet will have been suitably amended there. 175 for 7 then in the 53rd over. Trouble for England at 177 for 8 in the 54th over. As McMarks makes his way back.
And this moved into him off the seam, came back, hit the pad, top of the front pad and into the off stump. I think it would have missed the leg stump, but McMarks trying to force the pace and playing the penalty.
So 177 for 8 in the 55th over. Brings up the 200 finally for England. It's taken a long time here in the penultimate over, and they've lost 8 wickets achieving it. So the last ball of Roger Binney. Nicely struck, but once again, right to the fielder. So well done, Roger Binney. 12 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 43, and 2 very vital wickets. Those of the opening pair, Fowler and Taveri. Allett is going to swing. It might well be to the leg side. So he brings an extra man over from the off. For 9.
Well, things running for India here, because by taking away the 3rd man, I thought he was vulnerable. I thought he might get an outside edge. He did, but it went straight to Patil in an odd fly-slip position.
3 balls left. Well, that signal was a wide, which again doesn't please Kapil Dev too much.
Well, that may have been a little cruel on Kapil Dev, because Dilly had made a lot of room for himself away from the ball.
So with that wide, it still leaves 3 balls to go. That's 4 runs, a thick edge this time. So Graham Diller very cannily has used both edges of the bat. 1-4 at the far edge, inside edge, this one off the outside edge. So he goes on to 19. And that's got to be wide this time, 4 wides. And that, not a very intelligent delivery from Kapil Dev. I think one knew entirely what was in his mind. He saw him moving away to give himself room, trying to fire it in at his legs. But fired it much too wide. Of 6 runs at the end of this match, somebody might be a little bit cross with themselves. Flat on the middle of the bat for a change. It's just a single.
give them quite a bit of encouragement. Those extra runs again could be very important, and at least they've achieved their objective. They will have batted out their...
So Willis to start. And a big shout for LBW first ball. Quite shake of the head, and quite rightly too. Possibly going to miss leg stump. Frank Tyson.
Willis bowling his statutory in-swing, pitching just about in line with off stump and angling that ball further down the leg side. Good decision there.
Well, good delivery.
Looks all right. Don't think Gavaskar quite timed it, but enough facing the shot for 4 more runs. And this world-class player moves on to 16. How good it is to see the bat come down straight.
Well, Ian getting this one to move, and Srikkanth playing a pretty funny sort of a shot. Well, this is the man who used to get England out of trouble every time. He did it for about 3 years. He hasn't done it for a while. Can he do it now? Somebody's got to. Coming into play there. Didn't know a lot about it, but he got the ball away.
Good wide word. He's hit that right over the top of Willis and went off 4 handsome runs. That's the first really belligerent blow we've seen from this flashing stroke maker. Taking it on the up, stood up and just gave it a thrash. India seem to me to be on course now for what they would regard as a famous victory. And as soon as one says that, Gavaskar pushes out to Allott. Allott in his second over, took some stick in his first, and Gavaskar has nicked him. Down to Gould, Gavaskar gone for 25. And my word, it was a wicket that England badly wanted. 46 for 1 in the 14th over.
And Paul Allott bowling a lot of half volleys, but now he's found the length, shortened a little bit, just outside off. And Gavaskar's got a tiny nick to keeper Gould. Gould's gloves haven't been foolproof, but they were there.
Second over to Srikkanth. It's gone a long way on the leg side, 4 runs. And Bertham will have to get his line and length better than this. Just dismissed from his presence there.
This is an exciting player, Srikkanth. If the ball is there to hit, he's going to have a go at it. A little rhythm.
That's gone high. Willis is underneath it. He doesn't drop much. Oh, beautifully judged. Went up a long way. And Srikkanth has perished as we thought he might. Playing his natural game and I dare say that his captain will have a word or two about that. It really was a beautifully judged catch.
Well, I don't know why he felt that that was the one to try to whack into the stands, but I don't think the ball did anything in particular. For one moment Marks was looking to catch it, and Bob Willis has obviously said, "Mine!" He stands out of the way while the captain comes across. And Bob Willis, if he gets somewhere near those great big hands, he drops very few.
Big Marks now, bowling from a different end. Full pitch down to mid-on. They might have to hurry. Out comes the stump. The umpire, Don Oslier, David Evans rather, in perfect position. Dipping full toss, hit firmly, a bit too firmly really, for the run to mid-on. By Catting. Touch and go. Beautifully struck, just in front of square on the onside, tipped away, roll of the wrist for Hudson Rose.
As the ball slanting in gives the batsman the opportunity for the stroke.
Amarnath. He's hit that high, and is it six? Has it cleared the rope? Yes, it has. Just in front of the side screen. Picked it up so easily.
Beautifully executed. Sideways, nice straight swing of the bat. See the left shoulder pointing at the ball before the stroke.
Yes, he got it away on the offside. Down the chase. It'll be an unsuccessful one. 100 up.
Umpires are not interested. The fielder was very interested. Going forward to claim the catch, and a slight controversy going on at the minute.
He played this shot. Ball's uppish to mid-wicket. Derek Randall dives forward, is not certain he's caught it, and immediately disclaims the catch. But David Gower, who was next to him, said he caught it. No question he caught it. And anyway, Derek Randall wasn't happy, and being the sportsman he is, he said no catch.
So it's over 5 and over. India require now 105, 20 overs and 4 balls. So there's still a lot of cricket left in this match. And he's gone for a big one, and he's fairly middle up. My word, he's given that everything he knew. It's 6 by Oslier, giving the signal. And a real cross-butted swipe, in fact, there. But it found the middle of the bat. That's what counts for India.
Good description, Jim.
And he's picked out the covers this time. Beautifully controlled extra cover drive. That'll race through for 4 more. And really has played some extraordinary good shots. Nice use of the feet there.
Moving inside this. Beautiful cover drive there.
excited supporters out there. That's a good shot too. Just as well as move that square leg back onto the boundary. Scurrying away for the second run, and he's gone, he's run out. That was a marvellous throw coming in from Paul Allard out there. And Amarnath thinking, I think he was home and dry. Suddenly realised he was in real trouble, put his head down, but couldn't beat that throw. So relief finally for England with a score at 142, with Amarnath going run out for 46.
172 for 3. Oh my word, he thumped that one. Ball down to the side screen. India are sailing home at the moment. It doesn't matter who does the bowling.
The immense power of Patel is quite evident in this stroke as he leans into that ball, which was on a good length. He met it as it was bouncing up and followed through with a strong right hand, and really that ball skimmed to the boundary through mid-off.
I think Yashpal is quite happy to cede the strike to Patil at the moment. 54 for Yashpal. The stand that he had with Amarnath really set them on a winning course. 181 for 3 in the 50th over. There's the next man in, Kapil Dev. What a moment it could be for him and for his whole side. Another straight thump for 4, right off the middle of the bat. A really trenchant shot from Patil. And England are getting some stick now.
Sensible hitting this from Patel. The ball struck firmly and straight. And for most of the afternoon and evening, England haven't had men deep and straight. This just shows you how safe it is to hit back over the bowler's head when those deep fieldsmen are not positioned.
An attempted Yorker, I fancy, flicked away just in front of square. And the fielder, 2 more. Side, 4 runs, square. India march past 200 to the joy of their supporters. Roaring home they are through Patil and Yashpal Sharma. Bob Willis to Yashpal Sharma. 4 more.
And that shot was absolutely characteristic of the uncomplicated way in which India have gone about their task. In batting, they haven't really tried to hit across the line, they haven't tried to force the ball square of the wicket too much. They've simply hit back down the line of the ball, sometimes not classically. Yashpal's foot was not to the pitch of that. Nonetheless, the swing of the bat has been straight and true.
It's in the air, it's down to third man, and it's a marvellous catch. My word, the local hero. That was a tremendous catch by Paul Allard.
performance in the Amarnath run out when that return came in from the outfield, and now this marvellously agile catch dismissed the other major run scorer for India, Yashpal Sharma, for 61.
And there it is, 7 of 6 overs, and it ought to be a dogger. Patil on 42. Soon of that, they've taken 2, just stopping it short of the rope. They settle on 3. One stroke would do them now, 4 to win. Everybody coming up to save the one now, but everybody. This is a standard procedure when this sort of situation occurs. Stop the one, invite him to hit it through, or over the top. The Indian supporters waiting now to celebrate a tremendous win. Kapil Dev having a little conference now with Patil. Be appropriate, really, if either of these batsmen were to make the winning score. Patil, this thumping innings, it'd be nice for the captain to be in at the last gasp. A very happy looking Kapil Dev. 211 for 4. Patil. They're a bit too early. Counting chickens not yet hatched.